Good morning, ladies. So, one of my wonderful subscribers, which I appreciate you all. My God, we hit 9,000. Yay! Thank you so much for your support. I do appreciate it. I believe one of my day ones, The Cure, and I hope I have your name right, darling. If not, my apologies. Love you. She mentioned, hey, we can't see the chart very well on a prior video that I did, and it's about breadwinners. I'm gonna post one video. It's actually on my Patreon. I'm gonna post it here. This was posted a while ago, so there's nothing recent. Not to offend my Patreon subscribers. Love you, appreciate you so much as well. Um, I did a video on Patreon, and I spoke about how a black woman was having a problem on the job, and basically she was working, doing her job, and Becky sleeping with the manager, Peter, off running errands, yada, 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 doing her thing. And next thing you know, they have a meeting, and the manager is like, oh, we got to all pitch in. Well, no, Becky's up here having her 2 or 3 hour lunch hour running her errands. So the black woman has perfected her job and gotten it done sooner. So now you want her to do Becky's job. Yeah, uh-huh. And the sad thing in the situation, who wouldn't be upset? She's off taking a 2 or 3 hour lunch and not, so no. So that right there, then lady, I would just slow my pace down because I'm not working 2 jobs for free. And so the sad thing is, Sister Girl had went home and talked to her husband, her man, frustrated about it. It's like, you got to be kidding me. And you're already underpaid, so now you want me to do her job too. And she went home to talk to her about her man, which I wouldn't expect much from him because she's already told me about him. He's kind of one of those guys. She was talking about how, like, on television, it can be just to show a commercial, and he's always in praise of non-black women. She's on the more blossom beautiful side, thicker chick, and he's always in praise of those women, non-black, that is, right? Which he would have to go because he's disrespectful, and she is the breadwinner. So frustrated, she went home to her man, her partner, and told him about it. Keep in mind, on the job, they've had the meeting, so she's pretty much being chastised. Let everybody know, hey, we got to pitch in and help each other. Oh, hell no. I would just slow my work down because these companies don't give a darn about you. And you'll be the last, we're pretty much the last hired, first fired. So when she went home and told her man about what happened on the job, he didn't offer anything like, oh, they're really wrong for that. Babe, I'm sorry that happened to you. You don't deserve that. By the way, he's unemployed, chronically unemployed. He didn't say anything like, that right there, they're wrong for that. Man, that's foul. No. His response to her emotional trauma on the job was pretty much, she got to do what she has to do to not get fired. Wow. And so what his stance was pretty much, hey, how these jobs are. No words of encouragement. No, I feel bad for you. I sympathize for you. Let me try to do something, make you laugh. I don't care if it's go buy a cupcake, put a candle in it, something silly to make her anything. His main concern was, basically she has to do what she got to do to keep that job. She's the breadwinner, by the way. And when she was telling me this, highly emotional, I said, oh my gosh. Sometimes it's just good to listen. I didn't go into what my thought process was at that time, but I was like, oh my gosh. She doesn't see what's happening here. I know she's upset, but she really doesn't see what's happening here. What's happening here, in my opinion, your self-esteem is just being beaten down because what's happening is The white female is protected on the job by her man Brad because she's playing ho ho ho, sitting with the manager. She's not protected. The black woman is not protected on her job. She's subjugated and humiliated. So you basically want her to do her job and then help do Becky's job for free because she's not getting paid for extra work. Then, to make matters worse, which is no surprise in America, that's why black women are doing their own thing. Hey, ladies, which I wish you much success in all that you do. Then, after you deal with that on the job, then you go home and based on her chronically unemployed man partner's response, you know what you're seeing? In my opinion, the white female is still protected in your own damn home. Hmm. Even your king. You don't find it strange? I said, wow. If that had been a black woman, he probably would have been all those old no good sisters that they real ratchet. All that. It would be a negative aspect, I'm willing to bet. I said, wow, look what's happening here. This is dangerous. You're getting the best. So Becky is protected on the job and even protected in the home. He would not say a negative thing about the white female or the white male. Just using her as a workhorse to get to work and get up and go get that check. Get up, go get that check. I thought about that. Even in your own home, your man has her held at a higher esteem than you. This is how you become emotionally beat down. Who's on your side? Definitely not the ones in the office. You may find a coworker so sympathize with you. But in your home where you pay for all the bills, Becky's still protected. He did not say one negative thing about those folks on her job. He just want to make sure that she does what she has to do because you know how it is and they that they need that job. How about you try to start a job or go start a business? That's why I have no sympathy for these men. I don't. Because the black woman, she'll go ahead and hold the line, child. She'll build a line. What's he doing all day? They've had plenty of time to get a business started. Black Queen Mama, the same thing. Now, the daughter, you don't have that option. But for her son, oh man, he can stay there for 5 or 10 years. You could have had a car wash business. You could have had more than one online business, a YouTube channel. You could have learned how to trade. You can do something. What are they doing all day besides running that mouth and talk about weave and smoking weed? What are you doing all day? Some of them sit so much on television, watching TV, it's a wonder the sofa and the chair don't get up like it's attached to their butt. Literally. I said, wow, look what is happening here. There is no protection. No one is on her side. Even her man isn't. So she's the bad guy all around, being emotionally beat down and may not even be cognizant of it. Don't even know. That's sad. So here we have breadwinners by race. Black women need to understand their wealth. I keep telling you, my darlings, you are the CEO, the CFO, the COO of your life. You are. If a man ain't paying, honey, I don't know, why is he staying? And 50-50 ain't no wonderful relationship. You got a roommate with benefits. Well, it's a relationship, but it's not. This right here. It ain't like we really hopping on. Oh, we got some great again. Everyday average. But I guess that's a plus for black women because let's go ahead and get to the numbers now. This report is from the Institute for Women's Policy Research. Breadwinner, mothers by race, ethnicity, and state. I'm just going to scroll down. After 2014, here it shows. So Asians, breadwinners by race. The one in green shows percentage of all households with single mother breadwinners. The one in purple, percentage of all households with married mother breadwinners. Child, I can't see being married, being a breadwinner. I mean, what's he doing? Gray shows percentage of all households married non-breadwinner mothers. So, we know we have a high percentage of single mother breadwinners in our community. So that's going to be the turquoise color. Asian, 10.8%. White mothers, 20.6%. Hispanic mothers, 31.2%. Multiracial or other race, 36.6%. Native American mothers, 44.2%. Black mothers, 60.9%. We're not done. That's 2014. Breadwinner mothers with children under 18. Who's at the top? The most disrespected, unprotected? Look who's at the top. Hey, there's been an update, ladies. It's time to take your power back. The power is not to sit up in the streets marching and hollering. That is like people power. People power doesn't pay the rent. It doesn't keep you from being evicted. It doesn't pay the mortgage, the car note, the car insurance. It does not pay the grocery bill. Your power and your resources, your self-esteem and your money. Your mental state, it needs to be healthy. Let's talk about the update. So here we have 2014, 60.9%. I just Googled breadwinners by race. Notable findings by race reveal that Black and Latino mothers are more likely to become breadwinners than white mothers. Furthermore, a substantial 84.4% of Black mothers were primary, sole, or co-breadwinners in 2017, compared with 60.3% of Latino mothers, 62.4% of white mothers. 2014, 60.9%. I'm going to make it larger. I want to make sure you see it. That's what the Cure asked me to do. So yes, I will do that, sister. 60.9%. You think it's going to get any better? That's 2014. Black mothers, 60.9%. Quick question. Here's the thing to notice. See how these people have a lower rate? Do you see their men on the internet, on the World Wide Web, trashing the women day in, day out? I've seen an Asian chick with weave. I've seen a Hispanic chick with weave. I'm sure multicultural. I've seen, and of course, Black women. I've seen white mothers with weave. Do you see the men on the internet? And the white girls wearing weave, man. Like, yeah, man, Becky got weave on. Weave. Negro, please. That's a weak talking point. You're trying to deflect from your inferiority, and not because of the color of your skin, because you got a mental defect. You think less of you, already defeated, don't know how to climb your way out. Here's a person now. We got a major dispute over something major. I don't want to do a lot of back and forth. Might think I'm dumb. I'm a lot of things. Not the smartest girl, not the brightest. So you know what I started doing? I think it's best to have these communications via email. Oh, yeah. So I'm not going to go back and forth, and I keep my composure cool. I don't want to get that disease called high blood pressure, because I don't have that. I don't want to get it. Being upset can bring it, I believe. Stress. You know what I started doing, ladies? With Dusty Dan trying to rob me, man. You know what I started doing? I just put my little information. We can communicate by email. Yes, because I'm the CFO, the CEO, and COO of my life. I just start doing my little info by email and keeping it calm. And you know what happened? That person stays calm too, but the emails caught them off guard, by surprise. That person start responding back, then drop the cool part. the business aspect, and now that person has become emotional. What that person do? That person start getting all emotional, trying to do a comeback at me. And so we're back and forth. What the person did do, thank you. You became emotional and you became very ugly. So whatever you send me, I'm going to research it. And I've researched it and realized, oh my gosh, that person is a fraud. Yeah. Matter of fact, I did my research before I sent the email. Now the person I got, oh, you become threatening? You know what I'm doing, right? In case it escalates, I'm just making sure I have my case ready with my exhibits. So we got a few exhibits here that shows, look what this person put in writing. Ooh, guess what? One more thing, buddy. You may have some mail fraud on your hand and wire fraud because you sent this information through the mail. I already caught you in a lie, and I have documents to prove it. Yeah. Look like something you were hiding 20 years ago. But see, I already had that when I sent the email, sir. So it looks like somebody might be stealing your credibility. Looks like you might be lying. I hope you're not lying on any government forms for business. Looks like somebody's been hiding some assets. Ooh. But you've been crying pauper and poor on over here. Looks like somebody might be hiding some information. Huh. I'm not finna mouth my stuff off. I'm just making sure in case it gets there. So now I have my exhibits, which we can highly question this person's credibility. And you sent that through the U.S. mail. And I have proof that you're lying. Looks like you're hiding money. Looks like you're not hiding $1 million. Please tell me you're not hiding close to $1 million. Gotta be kidding me. Who can hide assets like that? And I know you, wait a second, did you get a government voucher? Did you tell them about this? Because I have the records. Why do I mention that? Well, the CEO, the CFO of our lives better act like it. So this person coming from me. So now the person on peep game think maybe I'm the little slow black woman. Nah, not exactly. Now the person on peep game. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm just fishing. I'm just fishing and throw it out there and see what you do. So now I have my documents. Gonna get real interesting. Person trying to come for me. Now all of a sudden, guess what? I'm sure probably on the advice the person is now slow, just gonna stop. It's best you do that. Oh, it's best you do that. Mm-hmm. Now that you don't got a clue, but that's okay because you gave me what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to see your response, and so I start digging, and boom, here you go. Now you're trying to play poor on something else. It's okay. I already sent them the document. So yeah, might have a little problem. In the last email I got, wow, the person became very ugly. You don't have to use the death word, do you? Aw. What am I doing using my critical thinking skills? So this right here, we are definitely at odds, but a whole bunch of he said, she said doesn't work if it gets litigious. So I'm just making sure I have my ducks in a row, have my exhibits. Thank you. Life is business. Protect yourself. That person kind of come for me. So, hey, I'm playing the long game. Thinking I'm stupid? Now you know. And if you lawyer it up, you really, really know. Life is business. This is 2014. Need to get these men out your pockets and prioritize yourself. If he cannot protect and provide, you gotta have to go outside. You gotta move to the side. Where he goes, I don't care and I don't know. He can go back to his mother's house and they can figure it out. You are the CEO, the CFO, act like it. So here we have 2014, 60.9%. Look at this, 60.9%. Guess what? Don't forget. Furthermore, a substantial 84.4% of Black mothers were primary sole or co-breadwinners. 84.4%. Lord have mercy. The number getting higher. If that is in 2017, man, 2024, it wouldn't surprise me if we're at 90 or 95%. Once you realize your power and you utilize it, you can't pick up dead weight. It got to go. Look at the money that more women would have if they weren't the sole provider. Sole provider is probably the man in that house. If the women were not the sole providers, look at what more money that they would have if they were not the sole providers. Not paying for him a dust bucket birthday. He'll provide you holiday and Valentine's Day gets with your own car because he don't have one. He has no income, especially if you're the sole provider. That's less miles on your car, less miles on your body. This is when I always talk about that. That's less miles on your mental state, less food being consumed, less utilities. You might have more closet space. 84.4% of Black mothers were primary sole or co-breadwinners in 2017. So we have gone, look at this here. We have gone from 2014, 60.9%. 2014, 60.9%. Now 84.4%, and that's in 2017. I'm done. Realize your power. If he doesn't provide, he got to go to the side. Again, he can go to his mama's house and he can go figure it out. 84.4%. And then they want to get on some of these same men, believe it or not, get on the internet and want to drag Black women. Why can they? Why? Because they cannot compete with other men. Don't you get it? So all they got is weave and now they set up with a weave, call it her unit. It's still a weave. Other men bidding on the corner, hanging out. It's too much to do. Online stores. I shut one bookstore down on Amazon. That was too much. I couldn't have time for all that. Why? Another bookstore, more pricey books. I bought books $12, $19. Just sold one for $140. Boom. I don't have time for that Amazon. I did that years ago. No. So do pricier books. You'd be surprised. There's too much to do. No excuses. Hanging out, smoking on the corner. Heck, do your YouTube channel to say, hey, Larry the Loser. Here's what I did today. Nothing. Share your journey. What can you do, Larry the Loser? So many people now at thrift stores trying to do what? They're working, trying to earn extra money. People popping up at swap meets. Ever been to a swap meet? Man, that's got to be hard, and they're out there early, y'all. And I actually like a swap meet out there. Oh my God, ladies, I found some dishes. Oh my goodness, from an old brand in France. Oh my gosh, I was like, wow. The replacements are like what, $20 to $30. So I found some at a swap meet. Oh my gosh, I was just like totally amazed. Totally amazed. Dang, what did I find? Oh my God, hold on. But yeah, so while people they're trying to make a living, That's why many of them are there trying to make a living, and they already have jobs, trying to get a side hustle going. I kid you not, trying to get a side hustle going. Unbelievable. What the Dusty's doing, there's a lot they can do. Oh my God. Okay, so yeah. What is that? Was that Limoges? Limoges. Yeah, the Haviland China. That's what I found at a swap meet. Oh my gosh. I was like, wow. Now that's not the sale. I'm gonna keep it for my for myself. I was like, oh my gosh, love it. What are breadwinners? Look how much money we need to take on. No marriage, no carriage. No marrying, no carrying. The seed of poverty D. Get to know you. See, sometimes we don't know ourselves. We go from our mama's house, then we become pregnant, and then we back into motherhood, haven't had a chance to live 2 or 3 years just sick with no kids, just to see what it's all about. To come home maybe to yourself and focus on you. Seriously. We have gone from 60.9% to 84.4% of Black mothers being the primary soul. And I'm willing to bet you most of it's going to be primary given the number of single-headed households that we have. It's time to focus on you. Like I said, that person coming for me, I'm not going to go back and forth with it. I'm going to keep it cool. But I'm going to do a little fishing expedition. So then that person, ooh, I already researched that, and thank you so very much. Babe, I had those documents way before. I'm trying to see what you gonna do. And now you realize where I'm coming from. And now you got a hateful email for me. Oh, that's fine. I'll just send it to the lawyer. Look at that. So I just sent this, and look at this. I got this hateful email. Why is that? He said, she said doesn't work. Because I'm just trying to think ahead where this might go. So I can go, and he said, and so no, I need some kind of evidence. I need some exhibits. You don't know? You should know by now. And thank you. Why? I got to look after me, the CEO, the CFO. This is business. So this right here, I'm not going to let anybody walk all over me. Somebody try to walk all over me. Man, I'll try to. Mike Tyson try to bite that ear off. Shoot. Try to bite that ankle off of something, but you finna get off me. I guess we'll have to be wrestling. Get off me. Bop, bop, bop. No. No. Person thought I was real slow. Nah, but this right here, see, you got emotional. You got him. You're not finna get me on the phone trying to prepare for it. I can already sense it. So now you see, one of us is dirty, and it sure ain't me. Life is business. In the spirit of love, we need to accept that. We need to digest that, inculcate that concept, because once we do, if we've done that before, and we're not taught that as a collective, we're not. If we were taught that, we wouldn't have gone from 60.9% to 84.4% of Black mothers. Do you, ladies? I want to make sure you can see it, baby. This is crazy. 84.4% of Black mothers were primary sole or co-breadwinners in 2017. 60.9 in 2014. Ladies, I share this with you in the spirit of love because I love myself. I love you as well. And we can agree to disagree. My girl, the Cure, I believe that's her name. We may have a difference. I voted for Trump. She voted for Biden. I think just on our what do you call this? Based on the comments, and that is okay. Still love her. She's a Black woman. And I ain't finna fall out over no darn politics because we all have our reasons. We all have our reasons. We definitely do. All these politicians are pretty much in it for themselves. My concern is Wall Street because that's how I survive. That's how I make my living. Still love her. This right here, she asked for, sister girl, I'm doing it. Here you go. She said we can hardly see it. I guess in a prior video. So I hope you can see this. Life is business. We got to get acclimated to that fact. 60.9% to 84.4%. What are these men good for? The number is increasing. Furthermore, a substantial, and this is in 2017, child, 2024. You can imagine what that. We probably sitting up at 95. Anyway, oh my God, I am late for my jog. Sorry, this video went so long. I was trying to maybe keep it, but yeah, I said 10 minutes, and it's like gone way over that. So, let me know what you ladies think. This is just not acceptable. So if we're gonna have to, handle things by ourselves, then guess what? We need to enjoy our money by ourselves. If you cannot protect and provide, looks like homeboy might be sleeping outside. And I'm out.